Just so you know,
Well, I was going to say, at the buffet line, I can weave in and out real nice.
Yeah.
Just so you know, having a low luck doesn't mean you aren't lucky. Just means the fact that good things happen to you are very rare.
It's less or more rare.
So, like, if you have a 10 luck, it means good things are happening all the time. Everything happens your way.
True.
3 luck means some things go your way, but most things don't.
Most things don't. For Tony, I had a 5 strength, which, again, I would change now that I know that you're stronger than Zach. But,
yeah.
2 perception, the glasses thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
a 4 endurance. I figured you were decently, enduring, a little less than the average human, but not bad. Okay. A 5 charisma.
It's all my softball work.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
A 5 charisma. I looked at you and said you can turn it on when you want to, but you're not really overly charismatic necessarily.
Okay. Right.
A 5 intelligence.
Average
intelligence. A 2 agility. I was just like, this guy tries to run the cone drill, and he's on his face before he makes it past the first cone.
Although if he's running for food, that boosts by like 8.
Right. And then
true.
I gave you a 9 luck, and here's why I gave you such a high luck.
Okay.
I still have the highest luck.
That is the highest luck of anybody that
That's
I
true.
gave. Okay.
Yeah.
But let me say why. You are not technically married, but you have a loving person.
I do.
I'll use the word spouse, but loving spouse. 2 kids, whom I don't personally know, but they're. To have kids is
awesome.
You've got a good job that you work. I'm not getting into pay or anything like that, but just that you work a good job with people that you generally like and enjoy and stuff like that. And I looked at all of that and I just said, you know what? In the context of what the life of most people, that's pretty darn lucky.
That's true. That's true.
High luck.
Wow.
And that's why I gave you such a high luck.
Oh, well, thank you.
What did you do? Yeah.
Well, I also gave you a 6 strength.
Wow.
I didn't. Why are you saying also? Oh, he gave it 6, didn't you?
Yeah.
You gave
Okay.
6.
No, I gave it 5.
But you would have upped it.
I gave a 6.
I would have upped it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I did.
I gave a
If
7,
I had
so
known,
kind of
if I
hold it
had,
out. Yeah.
I didn't change it, but if I had known, I would have changed Zach's to a 5. Which would have given me an extra point.
Wimpy.
Your perception, I gave you a 2 again with the glasses.
Yeah.
Endurance a 5. Because I've seen you work long shifts, like with Ladies Life
That's
or
true.
whatever.
That's true.
I've seen.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
that's
keep
rough.
going. Keep going and going.
I don't care who you are, but that's a rough day.
Not the Energizer Bunny, but like the Energizer like cricket. The bunny never stops, so we got to go lower than that.
Yeah. They're rubbing my legs.
More than the
and they're just
Energizer Sloth, but less than the Energizer Bunny. You know.
What does the Energizer Sloth do?
The Energizer Sloth doesn't drown itself in the rain. It actually will seek cover, but that's all.
What was that? Okay. Charisma, I gave you. Oh, sorry, I was looking at Zach.
For those whole stats? No, just kidding.
No. Charisma, I gave you a 6.
Yeah.
Again, I've seen you be a little persuasive, but
yeah.
Again, with all these, I feel like I'm a little limited because I don't see every perspective of each person.
Oh, I have cameras at their house.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Intelligence, I give you a 5.
Okay.
All of us think you are fairly intelligent, but not more than the average person.
Yeah, definitely.
Agility, I give you a 3.
Okay.
Cone drill.
I'm just going to be honest. I gave everyone a 3.
Yes.
I thought that was...
I gave everybody a 2.
Yeah, that's what I gave.
And then luck, I gave you a 4. Could I go a little higher? Probably.
No.
But here,
again,
average, just average, man.
I'm not saying that doesn't mean you don't have luck. I'm not saying it doesn't mean you don't have good things go your way.
I'm the only person that looks at you and thinks that you have a good life.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
What did you give yourself, real quick?
Went with a 6 for strength, 3 for perception. Perception. 4 for endurance. 5 for charisma.
Okay.
5 for intelligence. 3 for agility. 2 for luck.
Wow, you don't think you're lucky.
I
think you're lucky. You don't.
You know what? When things run my way, things really run
your way. Right.
But when that does happen,
but most of the time it doesn't.
Yeah. The sun shines on a dog's butt more than
when things start to go my way like that. I feel like, oh gosh,
what's going to happen next? Let's hop to me, Zach.
No, hold on. Let's do David first.
Yeah, we'll do David.
Why?
First.
Let's do David first.
Yeah, we're gonna do David first, and then we'll
I'll
hop
go
on
last for your yours.
Oh boy! All right, fine. We'll do David first. I'll go first. Or no, Zach, you go first.
Yeah,
we'll work right down the road.
Our way down.
Yeah.
All right, David. I give you a strength of 5.
Okay.
Average
strength.
That's what I gave myself.
Perception of 3.
Now he's blind as a bat.
Yeah.
What? I can't see.
Endurance of 2.
You can't run anywhere.
Yeah,
No.
that's
Endurance
true.
isn't about running. It's about how long I can run.
Right.
You can't run anywhere.
Charisma of 5. Agility of 2. Intelligence of 7. And luck of 7. And next to luck, I just have, in parentheses, Serena.
that is literally. I have a luck for 7 as well for him, and that is literally the reason it's so high.
I have a luck
to be honest.
Me too. But I gave him an 8. And if you look right here, if you guys can see on this paper, if you can't, it actually says Serena.
I didn't write her name, but I told her when she looked at these, I said, he has such a high luck because he, let's be honest, dated her. She broke up with him.
Yep.
And they got back together and got married.
Yeah.
And she's a great girl. And I was
didn't
like,
know that.
yeah.
Yeah.
My luck go up now.
It's actually at an 8. It's a giant 8.
That was an 8, yeah.
Yeah.
So what did you give him for everything?
David for me was a 4 in strength. I don't see you as a strong person, but I can see you pushing somebody out of the way at the buffet.
At the buffet line.
Yeah.
When the fried chicken
put
gets
away
brought
the-
out, get out the way!
I do put away the truck 3 times a week, though.
That's true.
I
That's
thought
true.
he was
You're
being
working it.
heroic. Like, he's pushing someone out of the way of a bus. He's like,
No, at the buffet line.
get the freak out of the way, lady.
I want my pizza.
I also went with a 2 for perception.
That's what I get myself.
The glasses. It is what it is.
We all we suck.
Now with the David, I went on a 1 for an endurance.
Wow.
Only because you haven't gone to the gym in a while. You were telling me, oh yeah, when I run, deers go into oncoming traffic. Now, I'm going to share the story with all
We'll
of
do
you.
that in the post credits.
Yeah,
No, I have to share this story now.
Save it for the post credits. We
All
don't
right,
have something
all
for
right.
post credits. Now we do.
All right, now we do. It's an amazing story
Go
about
watch
how,
the
I feel
Facebook
like that'd be
feed.
more check against charisma, though, than I check against my endurance.
Your
Because charisma in Fallout will affect how animals treat you.
True.
Really? If you have a high enough Fallout with certain perks, if you have a high enough
You
charisma,
get like animal friend.
animals will become your friend.
That's true.
And then you could ride a tiger into battle.
Yeah.
No, that's not Fallout.
Charisma, I went with the 3. Intelligence at a 7.
Okay.
I think David's very intelligent. And agility 3, same as everybody else. And luck, I went with an 8 because of Serena.
Serena.
Okay.
There it is.
I gave you a 5 strength. Average strength. You do put away the truck a few times a week. There. A perception of 2. I happen to know when you take your glasses off, you can't see. So there it is. True.
Not quite like Velma, though.
I can't find my glasses. Where are my glasses?
Turn on the lights.
Now, why did you go with a higher endurance here?
Just because I have seen him work just exceedingly long hours. And I go, you know what? You're right. He might not be able to run more than 10 feet without collapsing from a heart attack.
I walk and don't run.
But I know.
Need a cock drop.
He and I have both. We didn't work together, but he and I have both worked in the restaurant world outside of the cafeteria, which, to be frank, is easy. In places that are not easy, and I've heard enough of the stories to go, you know what? He might not be able to run way
As long
far,
as I'm walking, I can.
but he
hang
can
in
work for a very long time.
True.
And so
True.
that balanced it out to the 5
Yeah,
for
that's
me.
fair enough.
A charisma of 5, you're not anti-charismatic, but you're not anything spectacular. And intelligence.
He's working
of 8,
on it, too.
Intelligence of 8. I've known him for. I've been his roommate. I've been his best friend here, and I just know he's an extremely intelligent person.
And I think my intelligence lowers my charisma.
There are times when, that's it, because there are times when your intelligence gets in the way of being charming.
I'm gonna be charming. And also, can we talk about transcendentalism? No.
No. 2 agility.
Every week with this.
I gave everybody the 2 agility, and then
Is that like
the
communism?
7 luck because of
right.
Serena. What did you give yourself?
I gave myself a 5 for strength. Just average. I can put away the truck, but I can't do a whole lot of heavy lifting, really.
You would lose to Tony in an arm wrestle.
Maybe.
Yes.
You might beat Zach.
Perception. I gave myself a
I'm
perception
getting real
of 2.
tired of this.
I gave myself an endurance of 6 because I do feel like I could go a long time with working or whatever. I might feel tired, but I feel like I could keep pushing myself through it.
How do you think you would do in the wild?
Like if we just dropped him on Leon Yu,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just
Yeah, yeah.
survive.
How would
round
any-
one is
that's our
zombies.
post credit. That's our post credit. That's our
Yes!
post credit topic is how would any of us?
No, just Drucker. We're dropping Drucker on Leon Yu.
Well, the deal would run away, but
Let's
All right,
see.
continue on.
Yeah.
please.
I have
Please.
a 4 in charisma, 7 in intelligence,
Okay.
3 in agility. Because again, I gave everyone a 3.
Yeah.
And luck, I gave myself a 4. And,
Wow,
okay,
Serena.
Wow.
He doesn't think he's
well,
lucky to have
Let me
it.
explain my luck, okay? In the past month, I brought my car in 4 different times for 4 different problems.
But what if that's Serena's luck? Because isn't the car technically in her name?
That's
It
16.
is.
So then what if that's Serena's luck?
Ooh.
gosh.
Ooh.
Good. Let's do 16.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to he said 4, 4, and 4, and that's like 16. So I'm trying to figure out how to do 16 with my fingers.
You're strange.
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay.
Doctor?
Well, he is wearing a Doctor Strange
I
shirt.
am actually, yeah.
So yeah, I look at
Doctor?
that and say, it's not that I don't ever get lucky. It's not that I don't have a beautiful wife or whatever and have stuff I just flat out don't deserve. Not good enough for.
A
But-
PS4. No, I'm just kidding.
But I look at the car and I'm like, yeah, we haven't yet to go 2 weeks in a row without getting it to the garage in the past month and a half.
Good job, man.
So-
I'm with you. I feel that.
I can't reach.
Cars.
So
Cool.
that's where I'm at.
All right, we waited till the end for me. I'm assuming
Yes.
there's a reason for this.
Yeah.
Start with David.
We're going to start with David
And
and
then
work
we'll
our way
go
down.
I'm scared of this. All right,
Sam,
David.
I gave you a 6 strength.
Thank you.
Let me think about it. I put us all about the same strength.
Yeah.
About the same 5, 6. 2 for perception.
Should have lowered Zach's.
I will arm wrestle all of
A
you
2
after this.
perception.
I gave you a
Yeah.
5 for endurance. Probably could have gone a little higher because I know, again,
We'll
you
pick
worked
you
at
all
Red
up and
Robin,
carry
and I
you
know
around like
the
children.
long shift
Yes.
you pulled. I probably could have gone a little higher, but I was saving my points for charisma, which I gave you a 9 because you are a pastor. You
And I just tell lies all the time. I get people to believe whatever I want.
Yeah.
you
He's a good pastor.
one thing's for sure, you're going to be the loudest person in the room.
Oh, that's true.
So even if what you say is totally wrong, I think of what they
People
say.
are gonna
man
listen.
geeks. And people talk loud when they act smart, right? So we play loud. People might think we're good. So think about Sam. I gave you a 6 in intelligence because you're pretty smart.
Yeah.
But I had to sacrifice
Above average.
I had to sacrifice points for something. And you got a 3 agility. Everyone has 3 agility and 1 luck. Because I know you, and you have no luck.
I will
whatsoever.
say this before we go to you two. I also gave myself a 1 luck. I have the worst luck. I got it straight from my dad. I am so incredibly unlucky in everything that I do. The only thing I have gotten lucky at, and it's not even luck because I firmly believe, obviously, that God directs my paths, that the church that I'm at. It's not luck.
yeah.
It's just God
It's
dealt me.
that thought about me pushing it to a 2.
What?
Yeah.
Because you did not say pushing.
What?
Pushing you up to a 2 because of
Wow.
We're not going to talk about what he just said.
Wow.
Thank you,
goodness that's on tape.
Joey just told me I have at least a 9 intelligence, so thanks, Joey. You're the bomb. And Felicity, I've never been loud in my life. You were the loud one, just so you know.
I just want to say, if someone gave you a 9 intelligence, they obviously don't listen to people who know what
Stop
they're talking about.
When Felicity, so Felicity, I've known Felicity for like 12 years now, and when we got together, like
You got together?
when we were friends.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
when we were
like,
friends
wait, were
that
you
saw
dating?
each no
Oh,
when
okay.
we were friends that saw each other on a regular basis. You knew what room we were in because we were both extremely loud.
Nice.
And played off of each other's loudness.
Okay.
And it was just like, oh, they're downstairs in the church. We can hear them outside in the parking lot. It was a great time. We had a great time. And Joey did grow up with me. He's known me longer than literally. He's known me all 24 years of my life.
Oh, good. Sorry about that.
All right,
Move on to
Tony.
Sam, I went with a 4 in strength, 4 in perception.
Well, here's the thing. Let me say this about my perception, because I gave myself a 4 as well.
Yeah.
I do wear glasses.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're watching the podcast, if you're watching the Facebook feed, you can see them. But I actually have 20/20 vision.
Yeah.
I just have astigmatism. So these glasses, if anybody put them on, it wouldn't affect their vision. All they do is take the pressure off my eyes a little bit so that I don't get headaches at the end of the day.
Right.
So my eyes are worse because of the astigmatism, but it's not like if I take them off, I can't see.
It just means you wouldn't be able to focus on anything.
What? It helps with my ADD.
No, I did happen to go with a 2.
I mean, they're filthy, but yeah.
I went with a 2 in endurance.
I can't run.
Because, you're doomed like everyone else here. I went with a 7 in charisma because I think you need